So nowadays, you have your Call of Duty Ghosts where you get to shoot dogs, and your Halo 4 where you get to honorably duel people, but you have to wonder, how did gaming attain this honorable status? And to answer that, we're going to have to go a little bit further back. What you're looking at right now is Pong, a pretty intense match going on actually, a game in which you have to hit a ball back and forth between a computer opponent. Pretty cool, right? This is the game that mainly popularized gaming as it became very widely known in places like arcades. Following this burst in popularity, games like Bard's Tale and Zork started to come out. The latter being a text-based game where you input commands into the computer so that you can go north, east, west, and south, and Bard's Tale being pretty much the same thing but with beautiful animated sprites. Following this though, things started to get a bit controversial with games like Grand Theft Auto and Doom. Doom had satanic imagery and intense violence, leading parents all around the world to conclude that the gaming industry was trying to make their kids atheists. A mod for Grand Theft Auto where you take your girl out driving, in which you run over pedestrians to impress her, she will invite you over for coffee. Popularity bloomed due to the attention it was getting in the newspapers, and after Mortal Kombat came out, a game in which you rip people's heads and hearts out, usually in that order, it was deemed necessary to introduce the ESRB, a rating system for games to protect the innocence of children. Gaming continued to evolve with games like Super Mario 64, in which it had beautiful graphics for the time, and Star Fox 64, a game that was also good looking for the time, until eventually they got to around our time, in which gaming is considered art by a lot of people due to more story-driven games like The Last of Us and The Walking Dead, and is also getting a lot of attention from places like YouTube, a multimedia site in which you can watch video recordings of pretty much whatever you want. As you can see here, the most famous channels are either about music or gaming. In fact, the most famous channel, Pinkie Pie, is based entirely around gaming and comedy. And gaming continues to evolve nowadays with controversies surrounding feminism, showing that gamers around the world will never catch a break.
And now for something completely different.
New media technologies, laptops, smartphones, tablets, and portable gaming consoles. We all have at least one of these, but 10 years ago, none of these existed. Portable technologies and their impact on the evolution of new media is astronomical. Nice word. But is it a good thing? Is the introduction of portable technologies creating a positive impact on society? Not necessarily. For one, due to the portability of these devices, we constantly see people glued to their phones and computers, creating a society where we are becoming decreasingly interactive as human beings and becoming increasingly dependent on technology to do mundane everyday tasks like check the time. It's also now easier than ever for criminals such as hackers, cyberbullies, and scammers to view our information due to having toll-free access to the free-flowing data bank that is the internet. And it's made even easier by the fact that they can do it now anywhere they want with portable technologies. But every cloud has a silver lining, and this cloud happens to have a rather large one. Portable devices have made media products more accessible due to anyone having the ability to create and consume media anywhere and at any time. This means that more people have access to new media technologies, around 40% of the global population actually, compared to the 1% in 1995. I'd say we've come a long way in terms of mass communication. And the best part is, since portable devices are constantly updating and evolving, they have radically changed the way that many industries such as charities, national securities, and gaming operate. Nice grammar there.